Now, before I add motion, I'd like to center the crank and the ground around the y-axis. So I'll go and identify the parts. Just hold down the control key, grab the magic wheel, drag it to the center of any of these holes there. And then I'd like to grab out in the blue, the flat area here. I'll just click and then drag. And I want to go right there and lock on to the center of the axis. Now it's not locking on there, so I'll go and change my option to center and endpoint. And that should lock on right there. Now I can fit the view and hit escape. And also go and change the color of some of the parts so I can see through these. Blue clear for our ground. Red clear. Green clear. Now to add motion, I'll go to the home button, slide along here under motors, and I'd like to add a motor, a rotational motor, to the crank. So I'll click on the crank. Now it's asking me, where would you like to spin around? And so I need to go down to this hole, click on the axis the part will rotate around. If you're not sure, come down and look along the prompt bar right here. So I'd like to rotate around there. And here's some information on the speed and the limit. I don't want any limit, and I'll just leave the speed on the default, and I've got it going the right way. I'll hit finish. And after I've added the motor, I want to come back to motors and simulate motor. So I'll click on the simulate motor, and I'll just take the default here, no analysis. And I'm ready just to hit the play button. Now to save this as a movie, I come down to the left-hand side, lower corner, and select the movie button. And call this whatever you like, and go to options. And it's critical that you go to the options. I'd like to improve the quality, say to 100, and decide on my view style. And I might want high quality instead of active. Let's just try this. Now, if I go out to that folder, and I'll see there's my 4-bar basic 3D movie file. Now, to make any changes to the mechanism, you simply double-click on the link you'd like to change. So I'll go up to Select, Save my motion, and I'll double-click on the coupler, for example. And it shows me the dimension. I'll click on the dimension, and maybe let's change that to say 45 from 60. Once I've made the change, I X out of that, and I could run the motion again.